And we are back for my Legend of Zelda Let's Play, episode 6, I believe. And for any of you that finished the last episode, you'll know that my mic, for some reason, stopped recording. I don't know why. So the last 5 minutes of the last video were a post-com, and this is obviously a post-commentary. I don't know what happened with my Elgato. I think it was my fault, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, the mic stopped recording, and I couldn't tell, obviously. So I just kept playing. It's a shame. This video is really highly informational. Again, we're almost at the halfway point of the game. We're at the turning point of the game. I just finished Zora's Domain. I'm about to get my third stone, which is going to allow me to go back to the castle and meet up with Zelda, which is what she needs to seal the Temple of Time, or something like that, to protect the Triforce, essentially. And I'm about to get that from this crazy, crazy woman who thinks I'm proposing to her or something, I don't know. And pretty much after this, it was me just kind of goofing around, because it was a lighter episode until we get into the second half of the episode. And then the second half of the episode is pretty much all cutscenes. And so I goofed around a little bit beforehand. It's a shame. It doesn't really work with no comment, with no live com. So I either have or end up cutting it out. I'm pretty sure, at least. So the first half of this episode is going to kind of be highlights of what I'm doing. And then the second half I left raw. And it's basically cutscenes. And it's like I said, the big turning point of the game. So if you still want to watch the episode for sure. I know it kind of sucks without my live commentary behind it. It might be a little bit boring. But if you can just push through for this episode. I have not even started recording for episode 7 yet. So I will make sure that all of my gear is set up and ready to go. Make sure I'm getting my live comms and all that stuff. So basically what I'm going to do for this episode is kind of pop in and out, saying what I'm doing. What I'm doing at the time, what I'm thinking, where I'm going, what it is I'm trying to accomplish. And then pretty much for the second half of the episode, I'll probably just leave it raw. And then when we get into episode 7, everything will be back to normal. So what I'm going to do now is go to another hidden fairy, kind of like where I got the fireball from before. Din's Fire, I think it's called. This lady gives me something crappy. It's a warp thing. It allows you to warp inside dungeons. I don't know. I don't really see any point for it. I don't think I've ever actually used it, but I get that from her. And then the next thing I'm going to do is roll out, go all the way back out to Hyrule Field. I'll probably cut all that out. You guys have seen me come there, so you know how to get back. And then I'm going to run to the middle. It's kind of like a horse stable, if you will. And I need to play or meet up with Malon. You remember Malon from the earlier episodes. I need to meet up with her and get Epona's song, because I'll need that later on down the road in the game. And then I head to the castle. So I'll kind of jump back in then. Alright, so now is kind of the turning point for the game. I'm coming back to the castle. What I'm supposed to do is meet up with Zelda. And now we're going to get a really long cutscene. Basically, I'm going to sum up the cutscene just in case there's something that, since I'm not talking during it, there's something that gets missed. Essentially what happens is I come back here, but Ganondorf has already come to meet Zelda to take over the Triforce. So Zelda's caretaker throws her on a horse and says, we're out of here. And they take off flying past me, and Zelda basically takes the Ocarina of Time, which is kind of like a key to the Temple of Time, to the Door of Time, and to the protection of the Triforce. She throws that to me, and essentially I have a little standoff with Ganondorf. Asks me where they went, I kind of stand up to him, and then he bails. And then I'm left to take the 3 spiritual stones, the Ocarina of Time, and head to the Temple of Time to seal the door, or something like that, seal the time thing, or something like that. I don't know how to explain it. With the Ocarina of Time and the spiritual stones. So that's what I'll be doing after this. So that's all that out of the way, and basically what I do now is I just go straight to the Temple of Time. I actually stopped and played one of the mini games, and it was a lot of fun. It was actually really funny, but it's not that funny without the live com. So I cut that out. I'll go back and do that again some other time. So that's what I did right there. So I just cut through to me running right through the Temple of Time. I'm going to go in there, set the spiritual stones where they need to go, play the song that I was just taught, the Song of Time, and I'm going to try and seal the door, and you guys are going to have a nice little cutscene. There's a ton of information. I suggest watching it if you're really into the series. And like I said, I'll get everything fixed. I apologize, and I'll see you guys in episode 7.
you.